Rihanna, Keke Palmer, Sprouse, and many more celebrities are stepping out to protest for the Black Lives Matter movement. We'll tell you what they said and what you can do to help. I'm Kelsey Banas, and you're watching the Daily Report. Around the country and now around the world, people continue to protest police brutality after the tragic death of George Floyd was caught on camera last week. Police brutality, specifically against the Black community, has been an issue that has persisted for decades, and people want change. As we reported on Monday, celebrities are lending their voice and the platforms to the Black Lives Matter movement, and yesterday, many participated in an event called #BlackOutTuesday. This movement was created by two music executives who explained that it is, quote, in observance of the long-standing racism and inequality that exists from the boardroom to the boulevard. They explained, quote, it is a day to take a beat for honest, reflective, and productive conversation about what actions we need to collectively take to support the Black community. Many brands and artists participated in this day to not only pause, but lift up Black creators, artists, and businesses. Rihanna and her brand Fenty showed their support with a message on the Fenty Instagram account that said, quote, we are not staying silent and we are not standing by. The fight against racial inequality, injustice, and straight-up racism doesn't stop with financial donations and words of support. In solidarity with the Black community, our employees, our friends, our families, and our colleagues across industries, we are proud to take part in #BlackOutTuesday. They added that it is not a day off, but a day to reflect and find ways to make real change. Taylor Swift participated as well, posting a black tile and captioning her post, quote, Black Lives Matter, along with hashtagging #BlackOutTuesday. And while some are using their platform online to protest, others are taking to the streets to participate in marches. Sprouse was marching and shared on his Instagram that he was almost arrested in Santa Monica. He wrote, quote, I was detained when standing in solidarity, as were many of the final vanguard within Santa Monica. Keke Palmer was also at a protest yesterday where she had a very frank conversation with the National Guard. She stood in the middle of a group of protesters and pleaded with the officer to help the people and, quote, stop the governmental oppression. She went on to say, quote, let the revolution be televised, march beside us and show us that you're here for us. Make history with us, please. The National Guard cannot leave their post but agreed to take a knee. Keke Palmer can be heard saying, quote, I don't know, that ain't enough for me. Halsey also went above and beyond this past weekend at protests in California, where she was on the front lines in Santa Monica providing medical aid for those who had been injured by rubber bullets and tear gas. She explained on social media that the officers were firing rounds into kneeling crowds, and since there weren't enough medics, she started treating injuries she was not qualified to. She added, quote, do not underplay these rubber bullets because you have been told they are not lethal. I had to bandage a man who looked like his entire face had exploded today. So before you say from the comfort of your home that we're exaggerating, please consider the injuries some have suffered. We hope all of those injured are okay, and we want you to know we are here with you, we see you, and we stand by you. Black lives matter, Black culture matters, Black communities matter. Police brutality and racist attacks must end. We cannot allow the call for justice to be ignored. Stand up with @Color of Change and countless others. Text demands to 55156. Thank you.